I'm Christopher Vincent with Sotheby's International Realty Canada in Canmore and Banff. What can I do with my property in Canmore? A question we are often asked as buyers look to make the move to the area. For the purpose of this video, we're going to look specifically at regulations in the town of Canmore, not the MD of Bighorn or Banff National Park. We are here in Spring Creek, as this community is a great example of a mixed-use development. Behind me, we have a hotel, a tourist home building, and a residential building. They all look similar, but all have different uses. Broadly speaking, Canmore has three property uses: residential, tourist home, and commercial. After the 1988 Olympics and through the 1990s, the town was proactive in creating areas that allow short-term rental use while keeping the feeling of the residential communities. Residential properties can include single-family homes, duplexes, townhomes, and apartments. Under the residential use, there can also different land uses which affect the density, design, and allowance of suites. If you're looking to have a short-term rental and use a program like AirBnB or VRBO, residential land use does not allow short-term rentals. A residential property can be a full-time home, personal vacation home, or a long-term rental. The only short-term rentals of residential properties can be in a licensed bed and breakfast in a detached house, which are regulated by the town. This can be confusing to the average person looking online for a property trying to figure out if it allows short-term rentals. Any rentals of residential properties need to be long-term for at least 1 month and may need to adhere to any condominium bylaws. Tourist home use is the best of both worlds. It allows both short-term rentals and full-time residential use. You can live in a tourist home full-time, use it as a second home, or rent them nightly, weekly, or long-term. Tourist home use properties are the least common types of properties in Canmore. These properties can be apartments, townhomes, duplexes, or single-family homes, depending on where they are in town and their designation from the town. Lastly, commercial visitor accommodation units allow only short-term rentals, with rentals up to 1 month. These are generally what we would call hotel condos and are almost all apartment-style units with a few townhouse-style developments. Many commercial visitor accommodation buildings will have a front desk and may have an on-site management company. Online, many of these properties will look similar, and there are buildings that have both tourist home use and commercial visitor accommodation units in the same development. Your real estate professional should be able to guide you when it comes to the type of property you are looking for. The property's online tax profile will also indicate if it is a residential, tourist home, or commercial property. Majority of short-term rental units in Canmore are located in the corridor between downtown and the Trans-Canada Highway. The future development in Silvertip and Three Sisters will see some short-term rental units in these developments as well. When it comes to short-term rentals, either tourist home or commercial visitor accommodation, the other consideration is financing. Because of the commercial nature of these properties, most banks won't allow a conventional residential mortgage to be placed on them. If you're looking for a property in Canmore, be sure to visit us at canmorebanffrealestate.com.